love you, baby. I love you. I love you like the sun. Oh, am I boring you? You have to get used to it. Because it's the truth, baby. We love you. What?
Go ahead, say it.
Well, she is the most incredible-looking little person I've ever seen, don't you think?
Well, she sure is, so try to cheer up, okay?
Do I sense a comment on my lack of professional demeanor?
Well, absolutely not, sir.
I wouldn't be stealing this moment, Ramon, if I didn't know there were 20 good cops manning their posts in this hospital. How is the questioning going?
Well, Boswell's team is questioning all medical personnel as to their whereabouts during each attack. I wouldn't be surprised if we had ourselves a suspect by the end of the day.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Dr. Kelton, I'm sorry to disturb you like this. And I'm sure I don't have to tell you that we're still trying to track down this rapist in this town. In connection with that, I need to ask you some questions.
Don't get up. I'll be done in a jiffy.
Julia, just because you've decided to go into a cleaning frenzy doesn't mean that I have to put on some jolly little checked apron and join you. I am not now, nor have I ever been Donna Reed.
Oh, shoot. There go all my plans. I was going to ask you to collaborate on a book with me about household hints. You were going to do the chapter on hiring.
Oh, the only reason you're waving that dust mop around is because you're pathetically trying to work out your aggressions.
What aggressions? I have no aggressions.
No, aside from possibly wanting to draw and quarter one Mason cap, well, I can't think of any. And on that, you have my full cooperation.
Last time I was in court, I heard you got thrown in jail for that. No, I'd rather just beat the furniture to death.
Move! I am very comfortable.
I want to plump.
I will plump when I'm finished, I promise you. Just let me finish my fairy tale.
It's my house. I'm gonna plump when I want to plump, and I want to plump now. Now, mow it! What have we here? This looks like a tape to my answering machine.
Does it? Well, I wonder how it got there.
Well, let's have a look, shall we? Well, looky here. This fits into the part that held the tape for the incoming messages.
Well, damn it, somebody's got to protect you from yourself.
Hi, it's me. I just wanted to reconfirm that I'm taking the afternoon off from work and still planning to spend it with Samantha. I should be there around 1, so if you have it ready by then, I'd appreciate it. I have a little surprise planned for her down on the beach. And you're more than welcome to come with us. I hope you will. Bye.
Can I give you a little advice? Don't do it. You can't begin to handle it.
Can I give you a little advice? Butt out!
Oh, you're gonna be in seventh heaven when you see this setup, Samantha. You know that stone-cold heart your mama has when it comes to me? Well, when she sees you in this, she just might start to melt right in front of us. I just saw her.
I figured it was either that or somebody spiked your orange juice.
I keep trying to wipe this look off my face, but I think it may become permanent.
Did you get to hold her?
Oh, yeah. And you know, she's already changed. Her face is different. I mean, it's like she's blooming or something.
Her skin is, looks like honey today. All those little wrinkles are going away.
Oh, I kind of like those little wrinkles.
She's such a wonder. I just can't get over it. I wish we could have her with us every second.
Oh, me too. Which is why I want to go home right away. Did you talk to anybody about me getting out of here?
No, I didn't, but are you sure you want to do that? You know, this is probably your last chance for a little P&Q once we get home.
No, I don't care.
Really?
I want to be in my own bed. I want Adriana to be in her bed, in her little room. Don't you?
Oh, yeah, I do. Believe me, there's nothing in the world I want more than to have the two of you safe at home.
I still care.
Oh, I am so sorry, you guys. That was helping me pick out a wedding gown. We completely lost track of time. I am sorry.
Wedding gown? What, you haven't called this off yet?
Oh, thanks for the vote of confidence, Michael. Yes, after 24 torturous hours, we are still getting married.
Well, we'll see. First, we have to find a dress that she looks good in.
Oh, God. You know, you guys better go to lunch. If you stick around, you're only going to encourage you.
Look, I hope it's okay if Celeste takes a little extra time today. I want to help her go apartment hunting while we're out, too, okay?
Sure. What kind of place are you in the market for?
I'm not really sure. Someplace close to work, so I can get here in time. Mornings are never very good for me. I used to sleep through the first 2 classes in high school almost every morning. We should go.
Okay, we're out of here.
Bye.
See you later.
Yeah.
Scott, did you blush just now?
Heather, for crying out loud.
Yeah, you did. You blushed.
I do not blush.
Okay, strike the word blush. Your face just turned an awful funny color.
When?
Just now, when Celeste was talking about being late for high school. Why, were you the same way in your reckless youth?
No, I was not.
Hey, sorry I imagined the whole thing. I made it up, okay? Still gonna marry me?
Heather,
What?
I was just gonna tell you this. I have a confession to make.
Whether you like Mason or loathe Mason is irrelevant. He happens to be Samantha's father, and I can't very well prevent him from seeing her now, can I?
I know that. God knows she needs a better father, but if he's the luck of the draw, so be it. It's his contact with you that worries me.
Fine, then I'll wait till Samantha's old enough to answer the phone herself, and she can make her own arrangements.
Oh, please. I didn't mean it that way.
You know, these arrangements can't very well be put together by themselves. Someone has to do it. Now, Mason and I have a child together, so we have to speak to each other every once in a while and be reasonably civil to one another. There's really nothing I can do about it.
Well, if it could stop at civility and you could send your child off with a friendly wave, that would be fine, but we both know what's ringing in your ears is Mason's little invitation to join them.
If I go, and I repeat, if I go, I'll be doing it for Samantha's sake.
Samantha's sake.
Haven't you ever heard of separation anxiety?
Julia, Warren used to hang onto my leg every day at nursery school for months, wailing his little heart out, but he got over it. Samantha will get over it.
These are not normal circumstances. That would work if they were normal circumstances. She asks for her daddy every day. I don't know what to tell her. She's worried, so I'm trying to make the adjustment a little easier. So maybe she spends some time with both of us like she's used to. I mean, what's so terrible about that?
What about your adjustment? What about the fact that the closer you get to Mason, the more you are practically begging him to start hurting you all over again?
You let me worry about that, okay?
Fine, you worry about it, my pet, but I know you. You will rationalize yourself right back into that bleak scenario. Mason is going to use Samantha to burrow himself back into your good graces, then back into your bed. And
Augusta?
He is a deadly disease, and you don't even give yourself 10 minutes to build up an immunity. I'll get it. Well, that teddy bear must have been adorable in the store. How come in your arms he looks like a lethal weapon?
There we go.
She wouldn't believe it.
Douglas report to all.
Hello. Hi.
Oh, no, we're on candid camera.
What are you doing, man? You collecting film for the family archives?
Oh, come on, bear with me, guys. Just creating a little cinema verte here.
We?
Yeah, Wanda, she's out parking the car right now.
Wanda, I remember Wanda.
Say hi to Wanda.
New Year's Eve, Wanda, how you doing?
She's like an all-night pass to the late show.
Hey.
Hey, why don't you turn that off? You have evidence against us now. Just come in here and give us a hug or something. Turn it off.
Let him keep it on. I kind of like it.
Got it. Oh, congratulations, kiddo.
Thank you.
Mwah. I tell you, all new mothers as beautiful as this, huh?
Not by a long shot. Have you seen the fruits of our labor or the fruits of her
where's that
labor?
little fruit? I was hoping I'd get to see her with you guys.
Well, no, she's not here right now, but you can go down to the nursery and see her through the glass.
Yes. I mean, can't have a movie without having the little star.
What about me? What am I, chopped liver?
Well, I hate to break the news to you, but we have to have 1 star per movie here.
Is this a feature-length film or just a short subject?
Short subject. Speaking of short subjects, are you guys going to be able to take her home tonight?
Well, we're hoping we can take her home today.
Yeah, first we have to track down a doctor who will okay Eden's release.
Great. Maybe I can get some shots of you taking her home, crossing the threshold.
That'd be good. But why don't you follow me down to the nursery and we can get some candidates?
Okay, wait a minute.
Just a second. We'll be back.
Okay, I'm ready.
Right this way. Just keep it on me. I'll show you where you're going. Okay? Turn. A little to the right there.
All right, come on. Wait a minute. I got to start that over now.
Yeah, I went looking for you at the hospital, and they said you were off duty today. So.
Well, not quite. I have some research to do at the medical library. Is this going to take very long?
Oh, no. I won't keep you too long, Doctor. Listen, what I need is an accounting of your whereabouts on several dates. Now, the nights would be September 15th, September 29th, October 31st, and Friday of last week. That would be December 30th.
Just offhand?
Well, I thought maybe you had an appointment calendar of some sort.
Well, no, I can only assume that those dates are dates when Eden and other women were attacked. And, you're coming to me.
We're questioning all hospital personnel, Doctor. You're not being singled out.
Yeah, I must have left my appointment book back at the hospital in my office.
Well, how about October 31st? Now, that's Halloween. Perhaps that's one night that stands out.
Yeah, well, that was the night of the party at the country club. I saw you there.
Mm-hmm. Now, you left early. Do you remember where you went?
Yeah, my beeper went off, and, boy, I'll be damned if I can remember the patient. I'm really gonna have to look at my records. Lieutenant, I know you're probably just following orders.
Yeah, Cruz Castillo's orders.
That makes it even more astonishing.
What?
Well, I mean, not only am I Eden's doctor, I'm her friend. And I imagine that Cruz probably, when he told you to question the entire staff, neglected to say that there are a few of us who have earned the right to be spared that indignity. I mean, especially since I've been questioned before.
This is routine, okay? Come on. I mean, you have routines, right? I mean, a patient comes to you, even if we can say what the problem is, I mean, you still listen to his heart, you still check his blood pressure, you take a history step by step, right? That's all we're doing here, is taking a history step by step. I mean, no one's pointing any fingers here.
Right, well, look, give me the list of dates. I'll go through my appointment book, and I'll give you a full accounting by this afternoon.
Okay, yeah, I'd appreciate that. There are the dates. My number's on the front of the card. Thank you for your time.
I'll show you to the door.
Okay, I can pay you back for lunch. We can go apartment hunting.
Oh, no, don't worry about the money.
No.
Besides, I know you did it on purpose. Invite a girl out to lunch and say it'll be lovely, beautiful lunch. Time to come to pay the bill. Oh, my gosh, where's my wallet?
Celeste, I
am
am a man of the cloth. I am not a mendicant.
Mendicant?
Mendicant.
Great. Another word I have to look up in the dictionary when I get back to the office.
Beggar. Mendicant.
Sometimes you make me feel like I'm gonna have to take a vocabulary test, and I'm the only one who didn't study for it.
That's just because you slept through all your morning classes.
I knew I should not have told you that story. I knew you'd hold it over my
It was
head.
also very funny the way you looked at Scott, as though he was supposed to remember when you said that.
What, are they handing out x-ray vision at the seminaries now, or what?
What do you mean?
I mean, it took you just a couple of seconds. You saw that Scott and I knew each other.
Are you kidding?
No, it's not what you're thinking. No, he was not a client. You can take that look off your face. Thank you very much. We grew up in the same neighborhood. We went to high school together.
I was there when Heather introduced you and Scott. Neither one of you said a word.
Oh, I wasn't sure if he recognized me, and I thought he might feel the same way. I wasn't sure if I recognized him, and so we talked about it later. You know, the whole "it's such a small world" bit, and that was that.
Well, does Heather know?
She may not. I'm not sure if he felt it was really important enough to tell her or not. So we're gonna play 20 questions here?
No.
Or are we gonna go look for an apartment?
Let's go.
We can start serving tea.
So were you and Celeste close?
How do you mean close?
I mean, did you go out?
For a while, yeah. We were high school sweethearts. No big deal.
Was it a big deal back then?
I don't remember. I'll take out my high school yearbook and take a look, okay? I gave her my class ring. Whoopee.
Good grief, you guys were practically engaged.
Oh, come on. It was kid stuff.
So how did it end? Do you remember that?
Well, after graduation, I was going off to college and she wasn't. And you know, you grow apart.
Yeah, I know. You know, it was the exact same thing with Darren Stevenson and me. It's really funny. We had absolutely nothing in common in high school. And it was only afterwards when I ran into him that I looked at him and I thought, what did I ever see in this man? That's your cue, Scott. You're supposed to say, you know, that's funny. I thought the exact same thing when I saw Celeste. I couldn't imagine what I'd ever seen in her.
I thought that went without saying.
Well, Scott, she's not exactly an ugly woman. It could make a man wonder what he'd been missing all these years. Don't they say you never get over your first love?
I guess that depends on who ends up being your last love. That's you, sweetheart, in case you haven't noticed.
All right, well, let's grab some lunch or something, huh? We can come back here later on.
Well, now, wait. Did you get all the establishing shots for the opening sequence?
My what?
Well, did you get the whole corridor and the room number on the door and everything?
Oh.
Oh, maybe a nurse, so we know right away we're in a hospital.
Yeah, I think so.
You really should write these things down. Keep track, you know, for continuity.
Wanda, for crying out loud, we're not signing as a 20th Century Fox. It's just a little home video kind of a thing, you know?
It's really too bad that the baby was asleep when your sister was holding her. Maybe she's awake now and we could get some of those cute little expressions they make.
Wanda, Cruz and Eden haven't had much chance to be alone with the baby. I think just give him some privacy right now, okay?
Just 5 minutes.
Wanda, let me speak a little language that you can relate to. It's a rap.
Oh.
Yeah, you got that, okay.
I just can't keep my eyes off her. Unless, of course, her mama were to be close by, in which case I'm a likely candidate for serious distraction.
We're not gonna harm her psyche or anything, are we?
I hope not, because she's going to see a lot of this. Think of the advantages. The first words she's going to learn are "I love you."
There's nothing that this world could put me through that would take me away.
Oh, never fear, your receptionist is here. Alvarado Street Clinic.
Yes, he is. Can you hold, please? Scotty, it's for you.
Thanks. Yeah, this is Dr. Clark. Oh, hi, how you doing? Are you kidding me? That's great. All right, yeah, I could be there in 10 minutes. How's that? Okay, see you then. Bye. Honey, I gotta take off for a little while. Can you hold down the fort?
Yeah, where are you going?
I'll tell you later. Promise.
Bye.
Bye.
He is so funny. He always comes up with these elaborate surprises. So was he always like that?
I guess he told you about us knowing each other in high school.
Yeah, high school sweethearts, huh?
He said that we were high school sweethearts?
Yeah, weren't you?
Well, we went together pretty steady. We went to the prom and spent a lot of time together. Oh, seems like a million years ago. Well,
You know what? I'll bet you still remember what you wore to the prom, huh?
well, actually, my mother took a picture of us, so I had on a blue dress, and Scott brought me a white corsage.
Still have the picture?
I don't think so. I'm sure I probably don't.
It's too bad. I'd like to see what he looked like back then.
Yeah.
Was he still as good looking as he is now?
Oh, God, yeah. I mean, well, he was handsome to me. You got yourself a really good man, Heather.
Yeah, I know.
Alvarado Street Clinic.
We're leaving, Augusta. Something wrong?
If you expect me to tell you to have a good time, don't hold your breath.
This is not a good time to be doing
I'm sorry.
this.
I don't want to discuss it
No,
anymore.
I
I'm
don't want
fed
to
up with
discuss
the whole
this.
thing. All right, fine.
Augusta feels that it's not only unconventional, but somewhat moronic that I'm going with you today, and I'm telling her that the reason I'm doing it is for Samantha.
Sure.
That Samantha is the only reason that I'm doing that. You do understand that. That's the only reason.
Sure.
And I'm sure your only reason for inviting Julia along was for the sake of Samantha.
I have a wonderful idea, Augusta. Why don't you come along with us, and that way you can see that everything is on the up and up.
I'd rather be flayed alive.
Fine. Then we'll see you at dinner. We're barbecuing chicken.
Oh, no, I don't think so. I think I've developed an allergy to chicken just now. As a matter of fact, I can feel the hives coming up.
Good, then you'll have to make other plans. Goodbye. Oh.
Yes, I guess I will.
She's enjoying it.
Thought it was about time we had some fun on the beach.
I'm tired. You tired? You're making me dizzy. Hey, Samantha, you ready to come out? Huh? Should we pop this up? Here we go. Ready? This is hysterical. Come here. This one. Oh, she's getting heavy. You want to hold her?
Sure. Kind of missed it. Yeah, I know.
It's kind of chilly when the sun goes down. Maybe I better run and get her jacket.
I'll go get it.
It's all right. Bye, silly girl. I'll be back.
Well. We having fun yet? What about your mama? Think she's having any fun? She hasn't smiled at me all day. You know what your problem is? You don't hold up your end of the conversation. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be Capwells. Don't let them pick options and drive a Rolls Royce. You don't want to hear my private conversations, do you? Something a little bit more your speed, perhaps? Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on this farm he had a duck, E-I-E-I-O. With a quack, quack here, and a quack, quack there. Here a quack, there a quack, everywhere a quack, quack.
Julia is so busy that I try to help out with the housework, and there I was, dusting away, and lo and behold, there it was. And, you know, it has your initials on the back, so I assumed it's religious medallion, that 2 and 2.
Right.
Know.
Well, right you are. Actually, I thought it was gone for good.
Well, then, I brought it over because I thought it was probably very important.
Well, thank you. I'm really very grateful.
So it is important, then?
Well, actually, a man made it for me when I was working at the mission.
Ah, well, if I were you, I would check that class before I wore it again.
I beg your pardon?
Well, I assumed that it fell off, you know. I mean, you wouldn't have any reason to take it off.
Where exactly did you find it?
On Julia's desk.
On her desk? Really?
Yes.
Are
yes.
you sure?
Yes, why?
I just had asked Julia if perhaps she'd seen it, and I thought it must have fallen under a piece of furniture or something.
Well, what did she say?
She said she hadn't seen it.
Well, now, that's very odd. But then, of course, she's so busy that she could have overlooked it even on her own desk.
Absolutely. Well, I'll have to ask her again.
Oh, I would. I certainly would go right ahead and do that.
A little bleeding after delivery is normal. That's what my obstetrician said.
It should have tapered off more by now.
So what are you saying? You won't release her?
I think you should have another day.
Well, we appreciate your caution. I hope you won't mind if we call our own doctor.
Dr. Kelton is off today.
Well, maybe we could call him at home. I'd really like a second opinion.
Really disappointed about not being able to go home today, and I was wondering if you could stop by for just a few minutes to check her out. She'd probably accept the prognosis more gracefully if it came from you.
Well, who was it that examined her? A resident?
Woodson, Dr. Woodson.
Well, you know, he's a good man, Cruz. If he felt that Eden needed more time to stabilize, I'd be inclined to agree with him.
So is this bleeding something we should be worried about?
No, probably not. You know, I'm at a conference downtown. I can't get away right now. I think the best thing is to try and convince Eden that it's better for herself and for the baby to stay put at the hospital just one more night.
Zach, do you mind telling her that yourself? She's right here.
Oh, you know what? There's somebody who needs the phone right here. I can't. Just tell Eden to take it easy, all right?
He's very busy, apparently. But what the heck? So you get a good night's sleep, and we find somebody to bring you out of here tomorrow morning.
Okay. I am a little tired.
Are you okay? Has something changed? What's wrong?
No, I guess it's just the power of suggestion. I was feeling fine until the doctors told me I wasn't.
Well, maybe I should go...
lightheaded, I think.
Really? Well, I could go get Dr. Woodson.
No, I'm fine. I think you're right. I just need to get some sleep.
All right, why don't you do that? But I'm gonna go talk to the doctor anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, have a dream. See.
Hey, there's the proud father I want to talk to.
Hi, Victor.
How's Eden doing?
Well, hopefully she's gonna get some rest. She needs to wind down a little, I think. How's the questioning been going?
Well, these are the doctors I talked to today. Most of them seem to have alibis for the dates in question. A Few of them are checking records and getting back to me.
Williams, Montoya, Kelton, Edwards. You've been busy, huh?
Yeah, but I don't think any one of them is our man.
Well, he may not be a doctor, but I'd be willing to bet he's somebody who works in this hospital. All these visions of quiet efficiency, but I bet somebody's got something to hide under their clean white coat. I'll catch you.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
All right. We're here.
Good. Can I take the bandage off now?
I don't know. It's very dramatic.
Scott, come on.
All right.
Where are we?
A house.
Whose?
Well, that depends on you. Look. Come on. No, I'll show you something. Oh, don't worry about that, okay? Recognize the street?
Is this your old neighborhood?
Mm-hmm.
But this isn't your old house.
No, that's down the block a ways, but this house has a lot of really good memories to it. It belonged to my coach, Frank Santino, right? And, well, it was kind of like an official hangout. I mean, gangs of us would come here, and we'd hang out for hours, days even, and you wouldn't throw us out. I had some really good times in this place.
So what, did you bring me here just for a little trip down memory lane, or what?
No, I brought you here because I got a call from a real estate office I registered with.
When did you register with the real estate office?
When you said that you'd marry me. Heather, look. The apartment's been great, okay? But we're entering into a new phase of our lives now, and I thought that we need a new environment for that. A home. And when they told me that this place was on the market, I couldn't believe it. I had to show it to you.
Boy, babe, just when I think that you've run out of surprises.
Look, I know that it needs a lot of work, okay? But that's why the price is right. And I would love that personally, wouldn't you? I mean, we get a place, right? And we little by little, we make it our own by investing not just money, but a little time and a little sweat.
A little sweat?
You hate it.
No. No, I don't hate it, Scott. It has, it's got charm.
You really think so? Be honest.
I'm being honest. And I can see that it has tremendous sentimental value for you.
Well, it would for you too, honey. Once we put some work into it. For me, it would be kind of like, you know, giving something back to the neighborhood I grew up in. My father used to always accuse me of running off to med school to deny where I came from. It would be kind of nice to prove him wrong, even though he's not here. Look, take your time, think about it, okay? We don't have to make a decision today. It was just an idea.
It's a beautiful idea. Let's do it.
No, look, we haven't even looked at other places. Why don't we
Scott,
just... What?
where do we hang the home sweet home sign?
You know how happy you make me feel? Put this back on. What was that?
Oh, no, it sounded like glass, Scott. If it was my car, I'm gonna be very... Oh, hey! Scott, hey, what are you...
She's sound asleep with a smile on her face. I think she had a good time.
Yeah, well, I guess dinner's out of the question then, huh?
I'm afraid so.
She'll be sorry she missed my barbecue chicken.
Maybe some other time.
I'll call you.
Okay.
Tell Samantha when she wakes up that I had a good time, too. In fact, a great time.
I know, I heard you. Singing to her.
Well, if I'd known you were listening, I probably wouldn't have. I only sing to her because I know she's not a critic.
It's nothing to criticize, really. Just never heard you sing like that before. It's nice. You have a nice voice.
Careful, you'll have me breaking out into song at a moment's notice.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is...
No,
obviously
that's
a bad
all
time.
right. Padre, I was just leaving. Give her a kiss for me, huh?
No.
Father?
Mason. I called, but there was no answer.
Mason and I took Samantha to the beach for the day.
Oh.
Something wrong?
That was you. Aren't you supposed to be barbecuing chicken?
Samantha was kind of tired, so we decided to do it later.
Who decided?
What?
Don't tell me Julia actually kicked you out, because if she did, I've really underestimated my sister, and I will gladly beg her forgiveness.
Augusta, it's been kind of a nice afternoon. Don't spoil it, huh?
Oh, but it's so romantic here by the water. The moon will be up soon, before you know it, and there will be you and I all alone. Oh, I forgot. You're not interested. You're only in the mood for love when it can buy you something, like a reprieve in the case against your father's oil company.
You think that's why I come to visit my daughter?
No, I think you go over to visit Julia because that's who you want to see. Samantha is just being used.
Well, if that's true, why doesn't Julia believe that?
Because Julia can walk and talk and go to work and take care of her child, but inside, she's utterly dazed and limping because of the havoc you wreaked on her. She's not fair game, Mason. But then that's what you like, isn't it? It's always easier to kick them when they're down.
Augusta dropped it by. She said it was on your desk. Did you know it was there?
Please forgive me.
It's all right. You don't have to apologize, but I would like to understand.
How can you if I don't? This is one of the worst things I've ever done. I lied to you when you asked me where it was.
Do you know why you did that?
When I saw it, I was going to give it back to you. I really was. It's just that having it here made me feel so safe. I didn't want to give it back.
That's all right.
I don't want you to think that I kept it because of some misplaced hope. Because I know that this can never happen again, nor should it. Which is the reason why I wanted to keep it as a token. I want to remember it.
So do I.
You don't have to say that. I know you thought it was a mistake.
No, I don't want you to ever think that I wish that night didn't happen.
You have your regrets.
Only because I wish I knew myself better. I wish that I had known what future I was capable of committing myself to and what I wasn't, because I think that would have saved us both a lot of pain. And what we shared that night was, apart from what it taught me, has its own life, and I will treasure it always. Please, will you keep it?
I can't. It's yours.
It belongs to both of us, just like that night.
Didn't mean to wake you. You want to go back to sleep?
No. I'm okay. What time is it?
It's almost 7. How you feel? You still lightheaded?
No, I'm all right. I know it made me feel a lot better.
What's that?
Go and see our beautiful little girl.
I'm already looking at the beautiful little girl.
I insist we go down there. I'll put on my robe, we'll make faces in the windows, and act like the fawning parents that we know we are.
We don't have to do that. I could probably get her up here, you know.
I'm fine.
Yeah?
Yeah. Oh, the second thought, maybe.
That's it. Lay down. What?
should get a doctor.
Okay, guys, looking good. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, thank you. Now, there we go. Oh, guess what? We're out of tape.
Well, how
Almost.
are you gonna do the montage then?
I have more in the car.
Well, I'll go get it. You just stay here and use up what you've got.
Yes, ma'am.
Tonight, meet some kids who made a difference where they never thought they would. The Classroom. Almost dropouts who became tutors. Assignment America on NBC Nightly News with Tom Brokaw.